Pandora. Pandora. It's a good girl. Pandora. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is December 21st. It's Friday, 2018. It is the winter solstice, and if anybody doesn't know what that means, it is the shortest day of the year, and it is also the official first day of winter, even though we've had snow up here forever and a day. It is absolutely gorgeous up here as far as temperature-wise. I'll tell you what the temperature is here in a second. Let me just look what they're saying it is. 62 degrees right now. We had rain this morning, and we're supposed to be getting more rain later. We had rain through the night. I think we got almost an inch of rain overnight. So, you know, it's a lot of the snow, most of the snow is now gone. So there's only a little bit here and there left anymore. And anyway, so a couple things. I wanted to jump right into the topic of today's video. There is a GoFundMe account, and let me just say, I want to get the name right, so I'm going to go look. I'm going to look it up right now because I wanted to make sure I did this right. Brian, Kolfage, Kolfage, has set up a GoFundMe account for Trump's wall. Okay, so as of right now, it is the goal is $1 billion, and right now it's been up for 4 days. And it has raised $12 million already. Now, I looked at it this morning when I first got up, and it was at 11.1 this morning. So it's picked up another 900,000 just between then and now. So it's at 12,090,808 already in just a very short period of time. In 4 days, they've raised that much money to help Trump build a wall. Because obviously, as we know, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and people like that are going to try to block any kind of funding for a wall on our southern border. I looked at an article yesterday, and it was talking about the number of drugs that had been seized coming up from Mexico, and you know, so it was a substantial amount. So you know, it's not just about the illegal immigration. It's also trying to, I mean, and don't get me wrong, you're talking about a huge area to try to monitor and keep under control. But if you have a wall over part of it, you know, you can put more of your resources to the other areas, you know, that don't have the wall. But I think, you know, I think it's a good idea. I really, truly do. You know, Mexico has a wall on their southern border, so, you know, why not, right? Anyway, so I definitely want to hear what your guys' feedback on that is. I have a really good friend of mine that lives in Maryland, Steve. And Steve, I hear cats fighting. Steve, that's got to be Buddy and Lucy. I'm telling you what, for whatever reason, they just really dislike each other. And they've been fighting more and more lately. Anyway, my buddy Steve, who's a huge Trump supporter down in Maryland, and he really super gung-ho. No matter what Trump does, he's 100% supportive. Now, like I said, I'm a big believer in giving the guy a chance and, you know, trying to see, you know, what he's going to do and what he's going to accomplish. But, you know, I always try to keep an open mind with everything and try to look at all the different angles, you know. But, you know, he's just rah, rah, rah. So, I know. It's like I got to be like Steve. You got to relax a little bit here, my friend. I mean, you know, I believe in giving a guy a chance. I think he's trying to do the good thing, or trying to do the right things. Again, time will tell, and we'll see what happens. But so this goes out to Steve, who I know will be watching this video later on. Just relax, my friend. Just relax. So anyway, then what else did I wanted to talk about? I wanted to talk. Well, like I said, so we got so far. There's $12 million. Already in this GoFundMe account to help support the wall within 4 days. So I think the American people are already speaking what they want. You know, somebody had made the comment of if everybody who voted for Trump pledged $80 to the GoFundMe account, we would have the $1 billion for the wall. So I don't know if those numbers are correct, but that's what somebody had said. So I thought that was interesting. But like I said, I think we need to, I'm more worried about the northern border because I'm in New York, and those crazy Canadians trying to come down here in droves and take over our country. Guys, I'm kidding. Please, all my Canadian friends, don't hammer on me. I'm joking. I have nothing against Canadians. I just have a weird sense of humor. So, anyway, I wanted to show you. Yesterday, we were working on the chicken coop, and there's been a couple things too. Let me talk about this real quick. So, talk about the chimney. Okay, let me back up here so you can see the cap off the top. The pipe is very, very long, and people are saying that there's probably a lot of creosote buildup, and to watch the creosote, I have a clean out at the bottom, and if you look up that clean out, there's absolutely nothing in the pipe itself. The only place that I get buildup is in the cap. So a lot of people have said, well, just take the cap off, get rid of the cap. Well, I don't want birds nesting in my chimney in the off season, so that's why I leave the cap on. I literally have to clean that out twice a year. Now, the suggestions that people made about using a wire brush were definitely a very good idea, and so I definitely will look into doing that next time. But realistically, the only place that it builds up is in the cap, and what happens is, because the pipe is so long that I have there, that that's why we get that buildup up there. And so it cools off as it comes up. The gases cool off. It's not that we're not burning hot enough. Believe me, we're burning hot enough. The house gets like toasty warm. So that's the reason that we have that problem up on the cap. And so now I want to go over here and show you. So a couple people had a couple things to say about the chicken coop. So I just wanted to discuss a couple things real quick about that. Alright, so somebody had said, well, you build the walls first and then you put the roof on and stuff like that. Well, Greg is the carpenter, I am not a carpenter. And he said he wanted to get the roof on first because we get a lot of rain up here to, after we got the first couple walls done. He said he wanted to get the roof on because of, that way it would help so that there's less water damage on the inside until we could get to working on the rest, okay? So we still have the cross braces on here for right now. All right, we put some stuff, tacked up some stuff on the inside for right now just to help for support. But I'll show you. So we got this wall finished up here, and that's just a brace for right now. Okay, over on the back side, we got the excess lumber right here, but that's going to be for the chicken boxes. So when we put the nesting boxes in the back here, we're going to have access from the back side of the chicken coop. And then I wanted to show you on this side. So we got this wall framed in as well, okay? And so that wall's in there. And again, like I said, this is just bracing for right now for extra support. That will all be coming off. And then he started working, framing in the door, because this is going to be the door to get into the chicken coop. So yes, it's a huge chicken coop. Alright, so this is going to be the interior wall that's already framed in. That's going to be obviously standing up, and that is going to go against here. So that's going to cut off this part over here. Is going to be basically, there's going to be grain and stuff like that. The chicken coop is not going to be as high as it looks. It's going to go up to about 8 feet, and we're going to put a roof over everything. So it's still going to be, this whole area in here is going to be for the chickens, but this is going to basically, once this wall is up, I'm just going to put like a wire mesh on here for the chickens, and that way we can have access in through here to get in to take care of the chicken nesting and all that type of stuff when we need to, and the floor. And down over here is going to be the opening. We have the windows to put in yet as well, so that will be worked on as well. But like I said, we have there's a lot to do. Now, I listened to one of the comments Kelly had put up, and he is saying about the OSB board, not to use that as the outside walls, because it will get damaged and rot and fall off. So I'm definitely going to listen to that. So thank you for that. Like I said, I do listen to comments. I take everything in. I hear what people have to say. So, it's like I'm trying to explain kind of things as we go along and what the thinking was of why he put the roof on first. So, but as I have the money come in, I will be buying the wall. So I'll probably go with like a 1/2-inch plywood is what I'm thinking. And so that's going to be, you know, that's got to get up on there, and we'll do that as we can do it. And so that's it. So like we had all this rain last night, so this is even more mucky and swampy. And those are not my tires, guys, just so you know. That's the neighbor dumped them there. And actually, believe it or not, those tires are on my property by about 1.5 feet. So I think I'm going to utilize those in the spring. I'm going to take them and use them. They're on my property. So I'm going to use them for potatoes. Put them down, put the dirt in there, put the potatoes as they grow up, adding more dirt, letting it build up, and then in the fall I'll dump it over and collect potatoes. So it's a good thing for using for that. So, but yeah, there's a lot of work to do back here on this back side of the property, but we'll get there. So anyway, I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback, what you think about the wall, the GoFundMe account, and you know, trying to get the wall built. And that's a great way to circumvent having to deal with the politics of government, is set up an account and have the people fund it, you know. So why not? People that want it, go ahead over there, check out that GoFundMe account, and you know, make a donation if that's what you want to do. Like I said, I'm more worried about those crazy Canucks. I'm kidding, you know. So but I definitely would like to see the flow of drugs that are coming into this country quelled, even though I do believe personally that the government has a big hand in that as well. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, anyway, remember, guys, we are all in this together. You know, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself, and that's it. Nobody else can do it except for you. I'm going to kick this around real quick. We got more rain coming. They're talking basically 100% more chance of rain this afternoon. It is, let me just tell you the time right now, too, while I'm thinking about this. It's noon right now. So that GoFundMe account may be up higher by the time you guys see this video. But as of this video, it was at $12 million. So it's definitely going in the right direction. But I said, let's get that wall built. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great day. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy your first day of winter. I like it that it's 62 degrees here on the first day of winter at the homestead. We still do have a little bit of snow, but not anywhere near like we've had, which is a nice thing. It was nice to make progress on the chicken coop yesterday, but we'll just keep banging away at stuff. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.